Hey, what's up? Episode 30. Took the feedback you guys gave me into consideration. I've tried to implement a lot of it, or as much of it as I could. Some of the stuff that didn't get implemented wasn't because I'm ignoring it or anything, but it's purely because there's for 3 episodes or 2 episodes, there's not enough time to really be doing that. But I am going to implement that in the next series, which will be a Road to Glory with Grimsby Town was mentioned, but I was thinking not county. I've done that a couple of FIFAs ago and had a laugh doing that, so I might do it with Notts County if you guys don't mind. Some of the rules will be no one below the age of 24, no one above not the potential, the overall of 65, no showing great potential, etc, etc. Just your average shitty players. If that sounds okay, let me know what you think. If you've got any ideas or suggestions for rules, please let me know. It all helps. I never really done a Road to Glory, so if we can improve it, that'd be great. What was the other thing? Oh, the music. So before I was using the YouTube music library channel, or whatever the fuck it's called, under the creators desktop, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty shit. Selection of music is fairly poor. There's not a lot to choose from. It's all very bland, just boring as fuck, as some of you guys were pointing out. And actually, some people messaged me saying, oh, check my channel out, we do this, and this, blah blah blah. A couple of them are really good, so I'm going to go ahead and sample them. If you guys like it, let me know. And we're going to probably use about a dozen before we settle down with one. So your feedback is important on the music choice. The other thing is I'm using the Xbox mic to record rather than the headset from my computer. Please let me know if that fixes the white noise. If it doesn't, I will go get a new mic, probably at the weekend. There's one more thing, but I think that was everything I wanted to mention before that thing. So you guys were saying I should talk about something throughout the episode rather than like giving you a commentary play by play. So I wasn't really given any suggestions, but I thought I would talk about my club, who I support, like rate our transfer season, or transfer window, whatever you want to call it. Lovely ball there. And yeah, basically just to let you guys get to know me a bit, if you like. What I want you guys to do is suggest the next team to slag off and bitch about. It's pretty much what I'm going to do about my club. If you guys don't, I'll just do it alphabetically, which will be just as much fun. Basically, I'm an Arsenal fan. I have been. I live in Essex, so I don't get to go to every game. I don't go to as many games as I'd like to. I work nights, so games are midday, and I won't finish work till, well, by the time I get home, it's 7. Yeah, if I've then got work the next night, I can do it. So yeah. Besides the football, I do a lot of music concerts and festivals. So free time, holiday, sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much me. So basically, Arsenal fan. And yeah, anyway, topic, which is saying I tend to do quite a bit, if you haven't noticed already. Let's start with Lacazette, superb signing. He's broken every possible Karim Benzema set at Lyon. The one thing that worries me is that when we signed him, was it Nigel Winterburn or Martin Keown? Someone or that sort of stat out and said we chased him. Never happened for one reason or another. So for that to be the case, I believe there is a reason why we hadn't. As far as I'm aware, he's never had any long-standing injuries or recurring injuries like Jack Wilshere. So maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. There's got to be some sort of reason as to why we didn't sign him before. This isn't a one-season wonder. He's done what he's doing for 3, 4, 5 years now. He really stepped up when Karim left for Real Madrid. So yeah, there's obviously a reason, like I'm saying. I forget the guy's name. Left back from Schalke for free. Superb bit of business there from Wenger. He was the best left back in the Bundesliga by a mile, or at least quite a few fans' opinions. He also got a team of the season ahead of Ricardo Rodriguez, who went from Wolfsburg to AC Milan. But yeah, him and Alexander Lacazette for combined 50 mils, fucking amazing business, considering Chelsea just spent 65 on Alvaro fucking Avocado Morata, whatever his fucking name is. He is the Spanish Welbeck. Nastily, but he is a Spanish Welbeck. He's not David Villa. He's not anything. Overrated is what he is. Overpriced is what he is. That's what a Spanish Welbeck. I would like to have seen us sign Alexis Sanchez on a long-term deal with a release clause. If that was something he wanted, that should have been priority number one. Followed very, very closely by the Oxlade-Chamberlain. Play him in that midfield position next to Xhaka. Santi Cazorla role. We have missed him so much. He's a little magician, and the only one at the club that replicates him is Chamberlain. Wilshere can't do it. Wilshere's shit. Glass ankles and fucking everything. Just fuck that cunt off. Yeah, it's a bit harsh. He's probably a better footballer than me, but when he outplayed Xavi and Iniesta, they come out and said we've got 10, 20 of those in our youth system. Yeah. There's a reason Barcelona have never come in for Jack Wilshere or Aaron Ramsey, because they're just not good enough. And that is why Arsenal are finishing 4th or worse. There's too many mediocre players, and I'm afraid they are 2 of the biggest frauds out there. Followed shortly by Theo Walcott. It's purely there on sentiment alone. We've only got, I think, 8 days until the Community Shield. So almost 2 weeks until the season starts. I don't think it's even that, actually. It might even be Community Shield might be this weekend. The season starts on a Friday. So we're not going to sign anyone else. I'm pretty sure that is it. Thomas Lemar, but I don't think he's the man to replace Alexis Sanchez. I don't think you can replace Alexis Sanchez. Mesut Ozil looks like he's staying, which is great. We do need a defender, because Koscielny's getting on, Saka's retiring, Gabriel's shit, and yeah, a defender would be great. Yeah, whatever his name is, who's just gone to Chelsea, would have been my choice, or Manolos. I knew those are going to happen. So maybe Rafael Varane. Now he's Pepe Shadow, who knows. So other than that, a midfielder I really want to see. I want to see a sign. He's a direct replacement to Santi Cazorla. He's a phenomenal player. He's sort of overshadowing Bale at the moment, but if Bale could just do us a favour and show him why they paid so much for him, I think we'd be with a shout of signing this guy. And he would flourish at Arsenal, he really would. He's shown great potential, great ambition, great player. The other one I'd like to see is Saul at Atletico, but he's just got a 9-year contract and his release clause is probably bigger than Neymar's. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. We have options out there. We just got to spend the money and not buy Spanish Welbecks. So where are we going to finish? What are we going to win? I'm going to tell you right now. I honestly think we'll do a double. It's the Europa League winners medal and probably the FA Cup again. We don't seem to care about the Premier League. It's obvious from interviews and just their actions on the pitch. I mean, look at Bournemouth. They go to a club and they think, oh, we might not be here next season, let's give it our all, and they fucking do. They should have beat us 4 or 5-0. But it ended up being 3-all. We go to the place and then it's like, oh, yeah, these guys are shit. Let's just play half-assed, and they do. And it's fucking annoying. You know, especially with all that money to watch them do it. But yeah, I'd like to see us win the Premier League again. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Not while Kroenke's in there anyway. So Premier League winners will probably be Man City, or I'm gonna say Chelsea again. But United, nah. Arsenal, nah. Tottenham, no chance. FA Cup, Arsenal. Don't see it being any other way. We step our game up for one reason or another when it comes to the FA Cup. Carling Cup, Leicester City. And while we're there, the Champions League, there's only one winner there, and that's Real Madrid. There's no other team on that level. They're just a step above Barcelona, Bayern, Juventus. Then below that, like you have your PSGs, your Messis, your Chelseas. Then you got like United, Liverpool. You know, it's depressing thinking about it because we're not in it, we're nowhere near being in that. We're a step below that, and we're a step below top. That fucking pisses me off. But yeah, I honestly think the Europa League is ours to lose, based on when you look at Liverpool. They lost to Sevilla. I can't remember what season it was. I think it was their second of the consecutive 3 they done. But the squad Liverpool had to get to the final was average. The squad Man United had that won it. It was an experienced team against an inexperienced Ajax team, but the squad alone was average. Besides Zlatan, the squad was average, but you know, you could put those two teams together. Great goal, Marco Benassi. You could put those teams together, and our team is still better than that. I don't want to sound arrogant, but this is saying we will have to win. You know, it's ours to lose. Teams in it are shit. It goes back to what I was saying about Bournemouth. Victoria, fuck from Belgrade or fucking Irish team or whatever, and we'll either field a shit team, we won't turn up because we don't care because we're better than them, but we'll lose 1-0. And they'll come to the Emirates and they'll hold on for a clean sheet because they're never going to be back there. They know that, so they want to win there. They want to press people. They want to play. It's their one chance. And Arsenal just don't do that. They don't have the mentality. They don't have the composure. That is what it is. When Leicester won the league, we were top for a long time. And composure is what fucked us over. Yeah, we got too inconsistent. That was it. We just fell down the ranks. Well, come second eventually, but last season it was the same. We were top, and then there was rumours Sanchez had a bust up, Walcott had a bust up. The English lot didn't like the fucking South Americans, and they didn't like the Germans. Yeah, it's just a fucking clusterfuck of everything, basically. We'll never know what did or didn't happen, but the off the field environment, shall we say, is what cost us. And it cost us big time. We lost TV rights from Champions League, we're below Spurs. Makes me feel sick. And potentially we're now going to lose our best player. We've had Thierry Henry. So yeah, it all comes down to the attitude, and the attitude at Arsenal is this very arrogant attitude, which I don't like. Very, very vocal about all this. It's just wrong. You know, it doesn't matter how much someone earns. It shouldn't be like that. They're a team in the same competition as you for a reason. Treat them that way. Not like you've already got the 3 points. Always come back and bite you on the arse. And it did for about 8 games in a row, I believe. The season just gone. So yeah, next episode we will do whoever you guys suggest, whichever one gets the most votes or whatever. If there isn't a winner, I'll just do Brighton. I believe they're next. Or should we go backwards so we can flame the yids? Sorry. Yeah, let me know, and all feedback on music, voice recording, everything's appreciated. I do listen to all of it, I do read all of it, I do implement all of it, and keep an eye out for the Road to Glory, which will probably be up after the next episode of this, which will be the 8th or the 7th of August. So keep an eye out for episode 31 and Road to Glory with Notts County. Should we do Notts County, guys? Let me know. As for FIFA 18, I'm going to keep it really short now. The choices are Benfica or Celtic. They are the two that have had the most requests. Monaco was out there as well, but that sort of lost a bit of momentum as they lost players. So let me know, because we're going to do a rebuild like this, and we're going to do a Road to Glory as well. But we're going to do the Road to Glory with a bit of a twist, which not going to tell you about just yet. Anyway, a quick look at the table. Top by 3 points. Roma a point above Inter 2 points above Lazio a point above Juventus, all still in with a shout warning. So thanks a lot. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave feedback, and I'll see you next week.